Good afternoon to everyone and good afternoon to you sa Christian News. Our report for today is all about supply chain management process flow. Importance of supply chain management. Supply chain management is an important part of every organization, whether small or large. Supply chain management is the active management or supply chain activities to maximize customer value and achieve a sustainable competitive advantage. Supply chain management also deals with the movement and storing of materials needed to create a product, as well as inventory management and keeping track of finished goods from where they were created to who they go to. Supply chain management is important for the company's success and customer satisfaction. Also, to boost customer service, like customers expect the correct product assortment and quantity to be delivered. Customers expect products to be available at the right locations, and customers expect product to be delivered on time. Also, supply chain management is very important to improve financial position because they help to control and reduce supply chain costs. Decreases fixed assets because they decrease the use of large fixed assets such as plants, warehouse, and transportation vehicles in the supply chain. Lastly, increases cash flow because they speed up product flows to customers. Goods is supply chain management. Supply chain management is the centralized management of the flow of goods and services and includes all processes that transform raw materials into final. Good supply chain management keeps companies out of the headlines and away from expense, recalls, and lawsuits. Supply chain management is the unified administration of the progression of labor and products and incorporates all processes that transform raw materials into end results. It keeps organization out of the futures and away from costly review and claims.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Din Alea Pitarge, one of the members of Group 3, and I am going to report about the supply chain management and process flow. Let us proceed. Lesson 1. What do flow supply chain management? Supply chain is the coordination and management strategy that drives the flow of data. The flow of data involves material flow, information flow, and money flow. Information, resources, and materials to deliver the best product and services to all stakeholders in the process of converting raw goods to saleable product and delivering it to the ultimate customer. So let us focus on the word stakeholder. Who are the stakeholders? This is the group includes the final consumers or end users of the goods, retailers, distributors, manufacturers, and suppliers. Entities that support the flow of data, the flow of materials, information, and money are supply chain facilitators. So supply chain management has important role in business. Without supply chain management, the flow will not be good from the beginning until the end. There are happenings that they perform the next process immediately without performing well the first one. So the tendency is not successful flow. That is why the flow should be followed. In addition, process flow is the graphical way of describing the process they have tasked to do and their sequence. Process flow helps to study a process for efficiency and improvement. There are vendors, sourcing, inbound storage or transportation, operation, outbound storage or transportation, consumers, distribution, and consumers that will be discussed later.
Good day everyone, I am Ransol Ocampo, the reporter of the types of process flow. And we have the three types: the material flow, the information or data flow, and the money flow. Material flow. Material flow is a sub-area of logistics that includes the storage, packaging, and movement of goods of all kinds. Within a company, the movement of goods is regarded as internal material flow. That means the flow of the material or goods that is used to serve in a supply chain or a specific business. This is the contrary of the money flow. For example, managers order to a supply chain or commissary the inventories they are lacking. Materials must always deliver complete and in good condition. It must have it consumed until days for them to know how long it will take. Good condition of the packaging is must consider as well. Information or data flow. The information flow, it is focused on conveying orders and updating delivery status. It depicts how data is conveyed. And the third one is money flow. Money flow simply means the flow of capital or the money to be paid in a specific service or goods of a business. Example, restaurants serve goods and services. As they earn sales or money from the consumers, they can get what materials or goods they lacking in their next business operation. They will order their inventories to the commissary outlets, paying the money or capital they earn from their daily sales.
Hi everyone! I was assigned to report a topic about material flow. So first, what is material flow? Material flow, it is to represent the transportation of raw materials, parts, work in progress in inventory, and final product as a flow. Flow is how work progresses through system. So here's the material flow chart. First, supplier. It is anyone who provides goods or services for experiences to another entity. The next one is supplier. It is a person who provides a product or a service. Next one is manufacturer. A person that makes good for sale. Warehouses, distribution centers, transporter. It is a facility and also used in supply management. Retailers. It is the one who sells goods. Customer or end user. It is a consumer of a good or services. Solid bidirectional arrow represent material flows. Backward flows may refers to returns of product or materials. Dotted bidirectional arrow represent returns of product or materials. So, material flow includes a smooth flow of an item from the procedure to the consumer. This is possible through various warehouses among distributors, dealers, and retailers. The quicker it moves, the better it is for the enterprises as it minimizes the cash cycle. If a company is looking to go lean, the material flow is a great place to start.
Material flow in supply chain management. Raw materials is essentially the product is the shape constituent of the primary product that is processed or manufactured. Yes, indeed, raw material play an important role in supply chain management to a great extent to a economy of a country. One major component in any supply chain is raw materials. The unprocessed materials, components, or partially finished assemblies that are required to build or produce a product. These are both the building blocks and the starting point for any final product, and ensuring adequate supply and proper management of raw materials is critical. Raw materials inventory are also an important part of a firm's inventory management. They are components parts of the stock of inventories carried by a manufacturing firms at given time. The company must be able to maintain the availability of raw materials inventory to ensure good flow of production process with good quality, proper time, and effective cost. Moreover, they represent an investment that affects the cash flow and financial health of enterprise as the cost is accrued at the point of acquisition and is listed as a current asset on a company's balance sheet. As a result, it is important to use best practices for managing raw material inventory. An optimized inventory management system needs supply chain visibility from materials to sales data. It demands agile supply chain planning that can quickly respond to changes in customer demand or disruption in your global logistic operations.
Related information in supply chain management. Information is crucial to supply chain processes. Execute transactions and managers make decisions. Without information, a manager cannot know what customers want, how much inventory is in stock, and when more product should be produced or shipped. Also, information improves decision making, enhance efficiency, and provides a competitive edge to the organization, which knows more than the opposition. But in modern times, information has acquired a new status and importance as an organizational resources. And the next point is information is crucial to the performance of supply chain because it provides the basis on which supply chain managers make decisions. Information technology consists of the tools used to gain awareness of information, analyze this information, and execute on it to improve the performance of the supply chain. Information is essential to making good supply chain decisions because it provides the broad view needed to make optimal decisions. And also, the main goal is to enhance information flow and facilitate the decision-making process. An information management system is one of the few elements of supply chain that can offer both improved performance and lower cost.
Why is information flow important in supply chain management? Because information is a key supply chain driver because it serves as the glue that allows the other supply chain drivers to work together to create an integrated, coordinated supply chain. And information is crucial to supply chain performance because it provides the foundation on which supply chain processes execute transactions and managers make decisions. Meaning, a manager cannot know what customers want or how much inventory is on hand or when or more products should be created or dispatched without information. In a nutshell, information gives managers visibility into the supply chain, allowing them to take decisions that improve the supply chain's performance. Like the IT systems, the acquired and analyzed data can have a big impact on a company's performance. The availability and analysis of data to support decision making is critical to a supply chain's performance. And information must have the following features to assist good supply chain decisions, like Information must be accurate, timely availability of the appropriate type, and shared. And in conclusion, information is critical for making successful supply chain decisions at all three levels of decision making, like strategy, planning, and operations, as well as in each of the other supply chain drivers like facilities, inventory, transportation, sourcing, and pricing. Not only those information to technology allow for the collection of this data in order to establish supply chain visibility, but it also allows for the analysis of this data, or in order to make the most profitable supply chain decisions. That's all. Thank you for listening and have a great day.